Happy Migraine Awareness Month, everybody. I hope you're enjoying our Thriving with Migraine series. Got to talk to lots of very interesting people. Today we're talking to Natalie. Hi, Natalie. How are you doing?
Hello, how are you? I'm good, thank you.
Very glad to have you here. Now, tell us a little bit about yourself, because what we got from your partner, Brody, I believe, is that you've done a bit of everything, a bit of acting, a bit of dancing, and you're now back at uni studying something else. So, tell us your life story.
Oh, yeah, such a big question. Yeah, so I have had a few different careers, I suppose. I think with my migraine, for the most part, it was about finding work that allowed me to be a bit flexible initially. So yeah, I went and studied in Sydney, and I worked in film and TV for a long time, and I worked in the makeup departments. I worked in front of the camera. I worked in theatre, did a bit of everything really, just to see what I liked. And then I started working with animals and working with retraining animals, mostly horses, off the track for trail riding, things like that, and teaching. And then I started getting into the medical side of things. And so now I have found myself in my 30s taking on a vet degree. So,
as you do. Just go back
not?
to uni and do another degree.
Yeah, why not?
So what's your aim with this vet degree? Do you want to be a vet, or do you want to work on, training animals and stuff to be on film, combine your two?
No, I definitely do want to be a vet. I'm big with animal advocacy. So I do like the medicine side of things. I did find that I started to want to know more pieces to the puzzle, and want to find more about how I could actually be a bit more of an advocate for them. So I do actually really find the medicine is, I think it's more challenging for my overworked brain. So yeah, I do really want to see how far I can push it, I suppose.
That sounds awesome. You certainly seem like a very happy and positive person, despite what Brody says is some pretty bad migraine. So tell us about your migraine. What kind of symptoms do you get, and when did it start?
I have had migraine as long as I can remember. So my mom has memories of me back and forth to emergency as a baby because I was always sick. I wouldn't settle. And then as a child, very rarely in school, very unwell, always in pain. And I could never quite express why I was in pain. But I do remember my first full-blown migraine. And from there, it just escalated. And they are genetic in my family, but the doctors kept saying, oh, you'll grow out of them. Unfortunately, they got worse as I got older, not better, which made life difficult. But I think I just kind of held out for the good days, because when you do get a good day, it's almost like a feeling that no one else can kind of understand, because it's so much better than anybody else could possibly understand, in a way that they don't know what it's like to be that bad. And then you get a good day and you just do everything. And you do it to 1,000%. Yeah, my migraines I do get the chronic nausea. They last for 7+ days. And I get visual disturbances, I get speech disturbances, I get the chronic brain fog, which is great when you're studying a vet degree and you have no idea what your own name is.
I think every student can relate to that. Well, every student with migraine and a couple of other conditions that get brain fog. Hi to our friends in the ME/CFS or fibromyalgia or CF communities who have the same kind of issue where your brain just doesn't work. You don't know who you are, what you're doing.
To explain to somebody that doesn't experience it, that you're like, I'm not this dumb, I promise. I do know this. I do know, and it's so hard to think through it. But I do feel for everybody that experiences it. And I get the chronic pain. I get pain everywhere in my body. You can't touch my skin. You can't touch and I get that blinding headache pain, and the neck pain. Yeah, I can't eat, I can't sleep through them. They're pretty chronic.
Mm.
So, but
What do you do to manage
it's
them?
my lot in life. The shower has been my best friend. So I discovered a long time ago that a lot of medications I got used to very quickly because I was taking them so frequently,
Mm-hmm.
and they'd stopped working. So for me, and I couldn't, because I can't sleep through them.
Yeah.
I needed to distract myself even just a little bit from that constant pain. So I tend to just sit in the shower, and just that drizzle from the shower distracts me enough that I can sometimes just lull myself to sleep. I've fallen asleep in the shower quite a few times. But the shower, sometimes it's alternating between heat packs, ice packs, depending. Tiger balm, peppermint oil, a nice cocktail of medication is great. I now am on Botox and Topamax, which has helped me to lessen the degree that I actually do get them to that level. I do still get the breakthrough ones at that point, but not as frequently, which has helped me. I think.
So how often are you getting them now?
I still get daily symptoms, but I don't get the pain. So I probably get the headache pain more about 10 days a month instead of daily.
Which is, once upon a time, was considered a really good response, and it's only a very recent thing since the arrival of the new CGRPs where we can go, oh, you could do better. Like once upon a time, like, if you described that result kind of 3 years ago, everybody would have gone, oh, that's amazing, that's fantastic, you're so lucky. Now we kind of go, yeah. And it's only because of the CGRPs. They have been really quite life-changing. So have you tried the new ones yet or not?
I haven't. Our budget didn't allow them to be a reasonable option until now. They've just come on the PBS. So it is something I do want to discuss with my urologist at my next appointment, especially because we're hoping that a baby will be on the cards, with a vet degree, why not? Just throw it all in there. And we're hoping that, to find something as an alternative to Topamax. So there's discussion for different things.
Yeah, Topamax is a no-no with pregnancy if you're new to this world. It's one of the ones that is like really, really clearly linked to birth defects. So you have to get off that one kind of quick. What would be your advice to other people living with migraine and how they can thrive and be as awesome and positive as you?
Persevere. I did hit a really big low for quite some time when I wasn't getting any days in between, and I didn't see a light at the end, but there is one. And surround yourself with people the right kind of people, the people that support you, the people that, don't tell you that it's all in your head, even if that's a doctor or it's, friends and work colleagues or family, even regardless of who it is. Don't surround yourself with those people, because you need to surround yourself with the people that lift you up instead, because they make all the difference. Because it's a really isolating disease. Well, it's not really a disease, it's a condition. But yeah, it's really isolating. And if you don't have the right kind of people around you, it makes it so much worse. I
really
think that's made
advice.
it so much better for me because of my mum and my partner.
Yeah, such fantastic advice. And thank your mum and your partner for nominating you for Thriving with Migraine. It's been great to talk to you.
Thank you.
Happy Migraine Awareness Month.